Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Bengals are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But I'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, big 13. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
Here we go. 11, 180. Place up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
McPherson's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Complete right side to Washington. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Sticking to the air here. Has him on a quick hitter. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. The gun, Howard escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Complete on the option. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. He's got a man left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down, they need 7.
11. Here we go. What?
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. The shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Dump off caught by his back. Big gain has them across the 40. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But but it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Gun. Dot. Right 8, 11. Dot.
Trying for it with Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
12. Here we go. Right 80, 11 empty. Dot.
A give now from the gun. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, these are the kinds of runs, Keith, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. And it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the well again. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Has it down close. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now run here from the gun. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Howard looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again here, Howard. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 18.
They're going for this. He connects downfield. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
On the jump.
1st and 10 from the 32.
70 Lions. 70 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Back to 60. 70 ready. 19. Tiger. 19. Tiger. Come 19. Come 19.
Looking inside the red zone. It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Howard. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
19 right. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt.
Throwing now. Howard. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Warriors. 70. Dragon 60. 18 Raptors. 18 Raptors.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On one, ready?
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow on first down. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and short, it's Burrow. On the move, headed right. The third down throw falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Howard. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throwing here, Howard. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts in too many possessions.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
11.
From the red zone now. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Dumps it off to his running back. Well, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
McPherson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete right side to Washington. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
First and 10. Here's Howard. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
On first down, here's Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time. Now putting his body into this one. Going. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
11.
From the red zone on first. Throws caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Let's go. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and 3 now.
19 Lions.
Now Howard to throw. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first down, Howard. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set, steady.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
18, hot, dragon, 70, 18, rattling, 18, rattling. Check go.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone.
Let's go. Come 19, come 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18, 19, lock, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Riggs, Riggs. Say, hey. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70.
Out of the gun, Howard. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, smash it.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
2-point conversion coming for the Steelers and Howard.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now going to try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Burrow from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Gun. 11, 12, 12.
Burrow to the air now. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McPherson add the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 20. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers gotta score in a hurry. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Howard to throw. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Howard. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
it's Howard in the offense preparing to go for 2 more.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He has it! And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. 11. Here we go. 11. Stop.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
They give it to him again. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Steelers calling their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Another carry for him. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals go up by 8 at the end. Point after upcoming. This for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. And likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We get a 2-score game now late.
Steelers 28. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Got for big yards on the right side. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Pass cut, 9-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to just 2. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give on the counter. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. A handoff to Tracy. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
11, 18, take.
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
1-1, ready? Here we go. Can. Stop.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Howard looking to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
2nd and 10 now. Howard finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
1st and 10 at the 46.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And that was probably their last pass. It's intercepted. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Stop.
go, Brock. Look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connecting on the slant. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, mighty. 11, Mike. 12, 12, 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. In slant route, complete. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.